Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be challenging. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, if you want to run the ball in the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. They get him down to this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Barnett. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Lopez to pass.
God damn it.
Look out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Oh, you finna see his mid split thing is
go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook.
oh motherfucker.
And this is going to be incomplete on third
Oh,
down.
you about to see
The
that.
Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down.
We need you to beat Bama tonight, bro. That's all I need, bro.
Boots
Yeah,
is first of the
timid,
day away. He
recruits.
was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the
He hurt?
23.
Bro.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise,
Oh, he's got some space.
That's crazy.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field.
Go ahead and use them, bro. I need to see it tonight, bro. I'm ready to see them boys tonight, bro.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, you really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. Looking everywhere for room to run.
That nigga in the red. Keep that boy out of the game.
Good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
A first down run on the
nothing.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit, and nifty pickup there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Lopez wants to fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the best timing. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
Everybody hurt. What the fuck? It's the wrong time to get hurt.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I know we're a long way up up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistles? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. They've got it inside.
Stayed him in the game. I took him out the game.
First down.
Bro.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Hey, whatever that.
He picks up the first down.
Well, this defense now is just
your favorite way better than mine, dog.
Think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Clemson. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy.
Winning game tonight, now. One Walker.
Advantage in this football game.
It's almost that time.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
That's my fault.
Grab near the sticks.
Hey, my fault.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Finds space on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Lopez to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, what's the call? What's the call?
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's
that was
all
so
about.
late. That was so late.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
So late.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got a man. It's Moore. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Under fire. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report.
Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
Oh,
Takes the grab.
damn
It's
it, Danny.
They stop him almost immediately. Short
Yes,
game
sir.
there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He makes
Motherfucker.
the catch. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And
Shit.
he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Let
Hey.
it fly.
Oh, just catch it.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26.
A shorty.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Looking to scramble.
Why is he still in the game? I took him up the
Just couldn't
game.
find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
To the air. It's Barnett. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Dragged route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to take a shot on second and short.
Oh, my God.
Time, lets it go. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He rolls all the way down to the
Everybody getting hurt, bro. What is going on?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez lost to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Tar Heels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, mother.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 45.
Oh.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Everybody's hurt, bro.
Clemson has their paw.
Everybody's hurt. Right before the man get here, everybody hurt. What is going on?
They'll send out the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Now, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time, he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Bringing it back. A really good return.
I thought it was man. My bad, team.
Puts them in business at the 29.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given him a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Lopez to pass. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is.
Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. last play of the quarter. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Oh, this number 2? Whoa.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. At the 45 on its way. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Tiger. Fit it in the window for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Lopez wants to fire.
How did we all miss, bro?
Good job to toss that ball out.
That is crazy.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Making side adjustments here. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring his safety down to be aggressive and stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Under fire. Still on his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full.
Why they in the game?
Because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A little screen to the running back. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team's doing a little running. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not